Welcome back to Rapid City Real Estate News. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Christian Morrison. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. I created Rapid City Real Estate News just to help people that are curious about the market because real estate is talked about so much, just to get them some real good info and tell them exactly what's happening out there. Now, without further ado, let's get into this week's episode. Now, we got a lot, of course, going on in the market. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things happening. It's kind of the same as it's been the last couple of weeks, and the fact of the market is still really hot, still really busy. Hasn't slowed down really as much as it will in the coming months and weeks, I think. It has slowed down just a little bit, not a ton though. I had a house that I had a buyer going on a house and we only had 9 offers on it, so that's a plus. It's better than the week before where I had 30 offers against me. So anyways, slow down a little bit. I think it's going to continue this way for a little bit. What I'm hearing from my clients personally is people saying they're doing this last push before interest rates rise because they're going to in March, and they really already have, to be honest with you. Today's interest rate was 4.2%. That's like 2018 numbers. I remember 2018 we had 4.5, 4.6 on a lot of deals. So we're getting back up to those numbers, and if you go listen to my podcast with Kerry Gardner, who's a lender with the Campbell Lending Group at CMG in town, he said he thinks they'll get to, I believe he said the 5s or mid-5s range by the end of the year. So there's a good chance of that. If you want to learn more, get a little more details, you can watch that podcast. It's on my page here. So that was some good info on that, and I think he's right. That probably will happen. I don't understand how they determine all of that, but they watch the 10-year Treasury bond, they listen to the feds, and they can usually tell what's going to happen versus us just guessing. So pretty easy to tell it's going to go up because it already has. Now, another thing that will definitely affect the market is this. So what's happening right now in the Rapid City market happened almost identically last year at the beginning of 2021. We had this crazy, insane push of people in the first few months of the year, and it continued through most of the summer last year. I think it will this year too. I think what's caused that major influx right now is people waited for over the holidays to come move here. Also, a lot of people decided not to sell their house and move last year because the market was crazy, and so they're doing it at the beginning of this year as well. Kind of that perfect storm of everything happening at once. And moving into the next few months, what will change is more houses will come on the market. Me personally, I have quite a few clients that are waiting until spring and summer to list their house. So when that happens, there'll be a little bit more inventory, but usually in the spring and summer, more buyers come into the market as well. So I imagine it'll be something similar to what we got now. Now, a couple of this week's numbers for last week. 23 new houses hit the market, pretty low number. 12 of those are currently under contract, so more than 50% of them. 12 houses sold. Median price of $319,500 for the sold price. The median was $309,000 for asking, so $10,500 above asking on those. There's 67 active houses today in the Rapid City area. Last week there were 77, I believe, and the median price is about the same. Average days on the market is 4 days till it hits an accepted offer, and interest rates, like I said, 4.2%. So what's going to happen in the future? Like I've said probably 5 times in this already, I think it's going to continue through the summer. May not be as crazy as right now. I think at some point we're going to hit this blissful market. So I'm hoping and praying for anyways. I think we're going to hit this blissful market where there's the perfect ratio, sellers to buyers. Everybody's going to be a little bit more calm. I think that's going to come pretty soon, unless we just keep getting people dumping here. But my thought on it is we're probably going to have a slowdown on that, mainly because I think everybody that wanted to move has moved or is in the works of moving right now. So I don't see that continuing forever, but I think it might continue through the spring and summer, and then we'll hit that blissful market hopefully. Now, it's still a good time to buy some new construction stuff. I know everybody's kind of scared of the material increases and whatnot, but most of the time right now you can get a new construction for a fairly good deal still, and not wait too long. A lot of the builders are catching up and making things happen a lot faster. Some builders are worse than others. You can call me or text me with questions about who to use, who I recommend, that type of thing. Happy to help in that. you're going to spend a little bit more than the market average, but usually you're not competing with 5, 10, 20, 30 people. You can usually go pick your lot, pick your floor plans and pick out the colors and stuff you want in the house. So I think new construction is still a good option if you're thinking about that, especially if you have a house to sell. If you have a house to sell, new construction is definitely the way to go. If you're interested in new construction, anyways, you may not be. But the reason I say that is because it gives you a little time to sell your house. And most builders are okay with having a home sale contingency. They'll just want your house on the market by a certain date to make sure it sells so you can close on the house. So don't be scared of new construction. I think it's still a really good option and still something I would consider if I were you. Now, guys, if you have any specific questions with your scenario, you want to get into, hey, Christian, what do you think I should do? Feel free to reach out to me. Call me, text me, email me, shoot me a message on wherever you're watching this video. My info will all be below. Happy to help in any way I can. Also, if you're a first-time home buyer, I do have a seminar coming up. I'll put the link to that in the description as well for first-time home buyers. Even if you've been on the market for a while and want to get a refresher on buying a house, feel free to come check that out as well. The tickets are free. You can just click on the link and go grab a ticket and come. Kind of help you with strategies on what to do in this market, because I know it's really intimidating for a lot of people. So kind of help through that and help the best I can. And I'll have a lender partner there as well to help you through the lending side of things and exactly what to plan for. So without further ado, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next week.